Well, hello beautiful souls, it's your girl Zhane coming at you with another video, and as you can tell by the title, this video is going to be all about the warm, cozy, sweet gourmand fragrances that I cannot wait to wear for fall / my September tray. So if you guys are interested in seeing what's going to be on my September tray and also what are some really nice, warm, cozy, sweet fragrances that are perfect for this fall, autumn season, then go ahead and just keep on watching. So if you are new to my channel, hello again. My name is Zhane. Welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for clicking back onto another video. I truly appreciate you guys' support. So if you have not already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and join the family, and give this video a thumbs up if you want to see more videos from moi. Now let's get into it. Starting off, of course, with today's lip combo. I started off with the Molasses lip liner from Sephora, and then I followed up with a lipstick that I haven't worn in a while, which is Velvet Teddy from MAC. Now I have the little travel size because this color was beautiful. I typically go for more of like a mauve-y pink, but this was kind of like a muted brown paired with today's gloss, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in the shade Toffee Rose. So this was today's lip combo for September's perfume tray, which is my birthday month. My birthday is September 29th, so happy birthday to me. I wanted to focus on fragrances that are warm and cozy and inviting and that get me ready for the fall season. If you don't know, fall starts on September 22nd, so it's right before my birthday, and me and my daughter have already started to get into the festivities. So with that being said, I just wanted to, have fragrances for this month that get me ready for fall. Some are really sweet and gourmand, some are a little bit less sweet, but they still have that vanillic warm, enveloping coziness. And I think that, I picked out some really good fragrances. I have 10 scents that I'm gonna focus on, so I'm gonna try not to keep y'all here all day, but I love chatting with y'all. I'm gonna start off with my scent of the day today. Go ahead and leave your scent of the day or night down below. I would absolutely love to know, okay? Y'all be putting me on some new fragrances. My scent of the day today is one that I haven't worn in a very long time, probably since my review earlier this year. This is NDA from Forever Mood, and this is the first fragrance that's gonna be on my perfume tray. NDA to me is one that I wasn't really too excited for when I first reviewed the travel spray, but I went ahead and I upgraded to the full bottle because I'm like, you know what, I'm supporting Jackie Aina, like I'm here for my melanated black queen, okay, with her fragrance company. But I have grown to really enjoy this scent because as time has passed, it has kind of aged in the bottle pretty beautifully, and I really like the way that it smells on my skin now. It's a little bit more intense. So this is like a warm, sweet, slightly powdery, spicy scent, a little bit boozy as well. This has some spiced rum, you get some tobacco flower in here, some vanilla. You get a little bit of tonka bean as well, so it's nothing like too crazy. From the notes, it seems like this will be very intense, but to me this is a little bit more airy like the other scents that are in the line. It's not too like rich. I think that this is really cute, really nice. This is transparent enough to work in the heat, like high 70s, low 80s. So yeah, I think this one is really nice. It does kind of come off kind of fluffy to me. The vanilla tonka bean kind of projects off my skin a little bit more. I get a little bit of that spice rum as well, so it's like a sweet booziness. It's a little spicy, and yeah, I don't get much tobacco flower, but it is in there. So this is NDA from Forever Mood, and I do have a dedicated review on the full collection on my channel. I haven't done like an update or anything like that, but this is one that I like the least, but I really enjoy it now. The next fragrance that's on today's list is one that I have really been enjoying since I received the NPR. This is Afternoon Delight from Maison Margiela. Now I will say that this is probably one of the most fall appropriate fragrances that have been released so far. This really smells like fall to me. It smells like you're just chilling at home, right? You have the candles lit, it's a golden hour, right? Like the sun is setting, and you have a cup of tea with a little bit of milk and a little bit of honey. Like, it's very warm and cozy and inviting. This is supposed to be inspired by Madeleines, and I've only had like the Starbucks Madeleines which I find are really good. They kind of taste like shortbread to me, but it does have that like sweet, warm, cozy, vanillic, slightly creaminess, like a lactonic quality to it. I really enjoy this, and it opens up a little bit spicy as well. So you get this warm, spicy, cozy Madeleine along with some musk and some sandalwood, some vanilla. It's really nice, really cozy, really inviting, and I find that this one, I don't know, I just crave it. It's one that I actually crave. So I was like, maybe I should chill out because my dent is denting for me to only have this for a little bit, and I just can't get enough. So this is going to be on my tray for September. More than likely going to be my bedtime scent or like my cozy day in type of scent. But yeah, really enjoy this one. This is a great launch from Maison Margiela, and shout out to the team. This is the first fragrance that they sent over to me in PR, so I can't wait to see what other scents they come out with, because this one's a banger. Okay, next next is a fragrance that I have been obsessed with. I just purchased this probably 2 weeks ago, and for the full week last week, this is the only fragrance that I wore. This is Heal the Way from Sniff. This is in their collaboration with Alex L. She's like motivational speaker, poet. Love her work. This fragrance smells so freaking good, like so freaking good. It's warm, it's sweet, it's nutty, it's cozy. This fragrance is just so like tranquil, like it makes me want to fall asleep. You get this beautiful like lactonic nuttiness, and then you also get some like ambery touches. You get a little bit of a vanillic touch, a little bit of woodiness because of that Palo Santo. That woodiness is there, but you also get this pistachio cream note. You get some musk, you get some amber. You get a little bit of vanilla as well. This one is absolutely stunning. Like, I'm such a fan of this one, and I need to buy back up because my little 30 ml bottle is about to be gone in no time. I am obsessed with this. This is one that they need to make like a bigger bottle of because I'm gonna run through this so fast. Now, if you love a good gourmand and you like vanilla, you will more than likely like this fragrance. This is Vanilla Matrimony Intense from the house of Shansu. I've talked about this house before. I believe I have a discount code with them. Any links or codes or anything like that, I'll leave in the description box. Feel free to shop if you want to support me and my channel. No pressure though. But this fragrance here is stunning. One of the most beautiful vanillas that I have in my collection, and I have quite a few. But the reason why this one stands out is because not only is this like a warm, sweet, inviting gourmand vanilla, but it has this butteriness to it that screams like vanilla cake, like a very high quality vanilla cake, but you still get that vanillic facet. To me, it smells like vanilla mixed with like butterscotch. I'm so in love with that. Like, I love that quality of this fragrance because not only does it make it unique in my collection, but it also makes me gravitate towards it more because it is so different from other vanillas in my collection, and I don't want to layer this with anything else. Like, I just want to wear this by itself. So yeah, beautiful scent. It has like vanilla accord, of course. I believe this has like a cake accord, maybe some musk in here. Nothing too woody either. It's like straight up vanilla. Like, if you love like straight up vanilla, this is your girl. And look at the color of this juice. Like, it comes like that. Like, it comes very much so intense. It looks like some cognac, but it's not. Don't drink it. But I just love the color of the juice. I love the way the fragrance smells. I love how it makes me feel. It's an extrait de parfum, so it lasts all day. Projection, sillage, all that is beautiful. And this is an indie house that's a black owned brand. I'm here for it. So this is Vanilla Matrimony from the house of Shansu, and I'm here for it. I'm so happy to have this on my September tray. This next one is for my luxury lovers. Like, if you love luxury, if you love the idea of, you know, splurging and treating yourself, that's what this fragrance is. Not everyone's gonna think it's worth it, but I do. This is Gentle Fluidity Gold from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. I've had this for a very long time. That's why my juice is so dark, but the scent is still beautiful. To me, this is just a gorgeous, warm, ambery, spicy fragrance. It has a very unique touch to it because it has like coriander. You get some juniper berries, so the juniper berries really makes this kind of different, but you also get a nutmeg accord. So you get all these warm spices, and then you get vanilla, you get some amber. It's gorgeous. Love this fragrance. The musk isn't too like animalic. It's very smooth, but it's very sexy. But this isn't like a fresh musk that's in here. It is very much so like a sexy body musk, but it doesn't go animalic, if that makes sense. It doesn't go like cat pee or anything like that. It's very sexy, very balanced. I would even say this is slightly powdery, but don't be afraid when I say that. It just has this like warmth and coziness to it. It's absolutely gorgeous. I would say if this is like out of your budget, or if you don't want to splurge on a fragrance like this but you like the DNA, Velvet Gold from Orientica is a great option as well. They smell pretty similar, and that one kind of projects a little bit more, but for me this just has a different like smoothness to it, and it kind of has this like airy transparency that makes this feel even more luxurious. Of course, the bottle is gorgeous. I love my Maison Francis Kurkdjian collection, but this one in particular, I just find it to have a little bit of a slight difference from Velvet Gold. So yeah, love this fragrance. I can't wait to wear this month. And yeah, beautiful scent. With this next fragrance, I feel comfortable wearing this to the gym, wearing it to bed, wearing it pretty much for any occasion that I need. And I find this one to be extremely versatile. This is Vanilla Creme from the house of Michael Malul. They did send this my way as well, so shout outs to y'all. Look at that sprayer. Gorgeous. But this fragrance is stunning, and it's pretty affordable for what you get. If the idea of like a warm cozy vanilla with some fruitiness tickles your fancy, that's what this is. It does have a creamy like lactonic quality to it, but it does have a lot of fruitiness in the opening, and you of course get that warm, you know, cozy vanilla. But for me, when this fragrance opens up, you get a lot of those fruits. You get that white currant along with some pear. You get a little bit of like a tartness from some grapefruit, but it's not too intense. And then as the fragrance dries down, that's where you start to get that jasmine and that rose. Those florals are absolutely gorgeous. They're very romantic. And then you also get an almond decor, which to me kind of leans cherry, so it kind of adds more fruitiness, like a fruity nuance to the fragrance, but it does kind of have a nuttiness as well. And then in the deep dry down, that's where you start to get that skin musk accord. You get some vanilla. Of course, you get some caramel as well, along with a little bit of vetiver, but the vetiver isn't intense either. To me, this is very airy. It's very lactonic. It's creamy, but it has a lot of those fruity facets, like I said, in the opening. But when it dries down, it starts to get a little bit warmer, a little bit more vanillic and caramel-esque. So that's why I really enjoy this one, especially for bed. It just makes me feel just warm and cozy and just ready to get in the bed. I wore it a lot when I first got it, which this was launched, I believe, in June or July. So I told myself to chill out until it cooled down a little bit. And now that we're like in the low 80s here, mid-low 80s, I'm like, okay, we can bring this back out. So this is Vanilla Creme from Michael Malul. All right, this next fragrance, I'm not going to go into too much detail about because I have a dedicated review coming out after this one, I believe. So I'm gonna keep it real short, real cute. This fragrance is Vanilla Cloud from Clean Classic. This is their newest launch, and you guys, I am telling you, like y'all already know, I'm a huge fan of the brand, but this one is probably one of my favorite launches, period. This one is for the individuals who love sparkling sugar from the Clean Reserve line. If you like a nice, airy, sweet, slightly fruity vanilla, that's what this is, because it has a little bit of fruitiness, but it's kind of like sweet, like candied sweet, like sugary sweet. Since this is a limited edition launch, it only comes in this little baby 30 ml, which I don't like, but it smells really good. It's easy to travel with, and on top of that, I believe this retails for like $44. Won't break the bank. You can buy this for yourself, or if you have a daughter who likes sweet vanilla fragrances, this will be great to add to your daughter's collection or a niece or whatever. So yeah, really enjoy this one. Have a review coming out with some layering combos, so stay tuned for that. But this is going to be on my tray for the month of September. All right, this one, this is also more on the luxurious side, and a lot of people don't like this one for whatever reason. They say it's not worth the money, but I feel like this is such a beautiful vanillic fragrance. This is Fire at Will from the house of Javoy. This is one that is so good if you want, of course, want a little bit of a niche, luxurious vibe. But if you just love true vanilla, if you just want to smell like vanilla, this is giving straight up vanilla. I would say vanilla with a very sweet, ambery, brown, sugary tone to it. And the musk in here again is more of a warm and cozy musk. It's not animalic to where you smell like BO or pee, but it's also not fresh, like fresh and clean. It's just perfect. It's so smooth, so beautiful. You can wear it on its own, you can wear it with other fragrances, layer it up, but for me this is just so smooth and cozy. It doesn't really project that loud, so this is more of an intimate scent, but it does last forever on my skin. And I love how weighty the bottle is. Just the aesthetic of it, period, is gorgeous. And you can tell that there are high quality materials used just because of the way that it wears and how it smells on your skin. As soon as you spray it, you start to get the experience of the entire fragrance. So I love that. And it's bomb. It's bomb. I know y'all see this dent. If you are interested, I think you should check it out. This scent is one that I've been wanting to try since I bought it, but when I bought it, it was like hot as hell here. Like I couldn't even put it on my skin like that because it was way too sweet, way too decadent. But now it's time. This is Creme Brulee from the house of Theodoros Kalatinis. This is like the Extrait de Parfum line, and I purchased this off of Greta's site. I believe I have a 10% off coupon with her site, but this scent literally smells like creme brulee. No fruits, no berries, none of that. Just straight up creamy, buttery, sweet, charred, burnt, sugary, vanillic goodness. Like you smell everything from like that burnt sugary crust to the creamy like custard. It's straight up vanilla with this like roasted charred sugar smokiness. Creme brulee is that girl. I cannot wait to layer this with other fragrances so I can make like my own sexy creme brulee. Like I've been dreaming about layering this with Love Fest from Kayali, like something that's like a darker cherry scent with a little bit of woodiness. I feel like this would work perfectly. I want to go ahead and get Cherry Ambition from the 7 Virtues and just see how that works as well. Like I feel like it would be so bomb. Oh, it smells so good. I even get kind of like something that's like tropical, maybe like coconut. I didn't get that on paper, so that's crazy. I need to look at the notes to see if there's like some coconut in here, but this is Creme Brulee from Theodoros Kalatinis. Okay, last but certainly not least, I didn't take too long. Oh, I didn't take too long today. Look at me. But last but certainly not least, we have one of my favorite fragrances in my collection. Okay, like definitely in my top 5 designer fragrances, but she's bomb. You can get her off the discounter. She's not on the designer site anymore, but she's bomb. Black Opium Nuit Blanche. I would say right now my favorite Black Opium right now is the Extreme. I haven't picked up over Red yet, and I think that's the only one that I haven't tried. I haven't worn this one in so long, so I'm like, yeah, I need to pull her out. This is just a sweet coffee, musky, vanillic orange blossom fragrance. Like that's pretty much it. To me, I do get a little bit of a frothier tone, like kind of like I would say like a cappuccino, but not as heavy on like the espresso or coffee. It's more of like a creaminess. You get like a whiff of some coffee, but nothing too intense. It's really nice, really airy, frothy, very easy to wear. I would say this is still sexy, but it's not too intense. So, you know, it's not really like a statement, but you can smell it. Again, my bottle is super old, but I just want to pull it out, wear it, you know, enjoy it, and just see how it plays with these other vanillic fragrances. Even though this is kind of like vanilla and coffee, it still has that vanillic, fluffy, frothy tone, which I really enjoy. So Black Opium Nuit Blanche. All right, y'all, so that's all I have for you guys today. What fragrances are on your September perfume tray, or what have you been enjoying recently this month? Because I would love to know. I think this was a great introduction into my gourmands, into my fall and winter scents, because I love me some deep, dark, rich, decadent scents, whether they're gourmands, whether they're ambers, whether they're woody ambers, whether they're, I don't even know, ouds, okay? Like, throw me some of them in there too. Some incensey fragrances. I just love deep and heavy hitting fragrances. And now we're approaching that season. So if you guys are new to my channel, I do quiz you guys at the end of all of my videos just to see who's been rocking with me into the end or whatnot. And for today's video, go ahead and leave me the birthday cake emoji so I know you guys made it until the end because it's my birthday month. I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in the next one.